we have a new county commissioner. In fact, the county commissioner, the county police commander, and also the county intelligence officer, DCI, they are all new, about 1.5 months. We brought them here purposely because we were getting worried with the situation, especially the security situation in this town of Narok. I am glad that the new team that has taken over is doing a good job, and they are determined to crack down on all criminals who are harassing people in this town of ours of Narok. Narok is a very, very important town for our country. This county is a wheat-growing county. It's a very productive county. It houses Masai Mara University across Kenya who reside and work here. And therefore, we have a duty to protect this town and to protect this county. So the new county commissioner who is here with me, the new police commander, and the other colleagues who are heading the other agencies have done their best. And I have come here just to discuss with them how we can tighten up the security measures in this town and the rest of the county. We also have two other issues around this county, which I have asked my colleagues here to deal with firmly and to make sure that we resolve them permanently. We have the problem in Kararo, which is, there has been a dispute there between our people there, and we have asked the team to work with leaders and elders to make sure that we resolve that problem permanently. It is very shameful for people from the same community, the same locality to keep on fighting each other and injuring each other and causing bloodshed. It's not acceptable, and it is against the law. The border with Migori, again, we are working hard, and I've instructed the county security team to work hard to make sure that between Narok and Migori, we find a lasting solution so that we can have a peaceful environment for our people to work and fend for their families and move freely without fearing that there will be an eruption of violence. I think by and large, I have faith in the new team also to continue with the ongoing national program of getting rid of illicit alcohol, the killer brews that are destroying the health of many of our people, narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. We have a national campaign which is relentless and permanent, and we will continue crushing drug cartels and people who are selling poison to the people of Kenya. We will continue crushing them mercilessly, and we are not going to listen to any voice, any distraction. We will remain focused, and here in Narok already good progress has been made to shut down alcoholic outlets that have been operating without licenses, or those that are operating with licenses but contrary to the provisions of the applicable national law. For example, it is prohibited for an alcoholic outlet to be next to an education institution or a place of worship. And therefore, we are shutting down those premises. We are also shutting down distillers and destroying their capacity to manufacture poison to destroy the health of our people. And we have discussed how to suppress narcotic drugs and all other things that are harmful. At the national level, we've made a lot of progress nationally. As I have said earlier today, when I was speaking elsewhere, I have said that so far as at now, we have shut down 12,150 alcoholic premises, which were operating without licenses across the country. We have shut down another 6,500 outlets which were licensed but those licenses are null and void because they contravene the proximity rule that prohibits alcoholic premises from operating next to basic learning institutions and places of worship, and also being a nuisance to residential areas. I have heard people making all manner of comments, but I want to assure you that our focus is not to destroy any business. We respect businesses. We respect the businesses that are operating lawfully and paying taxes so that we can build our country. But we are not going to allow businesses that are contributing to the death of the people of Kenya or injuring their well-being, their safety. Today, in most urban areas, 7 out of 10 young people have been exposed to alcohol or drugs in one way or the other. And this is devastating. The situation is the same. Even in rural areas, 6 out of 10 young people have had some exposure to drugs or alcohol. They may not be addicts, but they have already been exposed to alcohol and drugs very early. And many of them are unable to be productive socially and economically. And that is not good for the country. So our fight is the fight to save our generation so that tomorrow the adults who are here, when we are no longer available to serve the country, we can hand over this country to focused and sober citizens who will take up national building activities as farmers, as civil servants, as political leaders, journalists, as medics, and all the people that we need to build Kenya. So we are not going to turn back, and I want to confirm that those who think we are playing games are in for a rude shock. And we want to ask the licensing authorities at the county level not to license outlets simply because of collecting taxes dhidi ya wahalifu na wakora ambao walikuwa wanasukuma wananchi hapa, kuwaibia, kuwanyang'anya mali yao.